Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Jeffrey from the Wizard Works. Welcome back to Craft Corner. I'm going to show you a special video this morning, real quick. Uh, as bear with me on this camera stuff. I'm not really good at it, but here's my box. Remember the previous video I did? I showed you how I cut the lid off of this box with the bandsaw, and I've sanded it up and finished it up. It is finished now. I've been putting the finishing touches on it. I'm using Minwax finishing wax. Okay, and it's even though that's meant for wood and other stuff, you can still use it on something that's been polyurethane. This has got like 3 coats on it. It makes it nice and smooth and make your project more high quality. So I'm gonna I'm not able to show you a video of how I made this entire project, but I'm gonna go through the steps and try to explain it to you, and I'm gonna show you as much as I can. So just stay tuned. Okay, here we are back again, right? Here's the box. All right, this is an unusual project. This is not how I normally do things. As you've looked really close, the wood is like 3/8 thick. Okay, and well, actually, it started out as Let me show you what I got here. You see this door? I just happen to have like 3 of them laying around in my barn, and I don't know where they're from, but it's 3/4 thick pine, and it's not laminated plywood or anything. So this box is actually made from this door. Let's see, I only have 2 left now. That's the other door right there. Right. I'm going to show you that. What I did is first of all, what I did is I made the box like I normally do, and this is all glued. This is all glued. There's no nails in the sides of my box or anything holding it together. No screws. And I pressure glued it together like I normally do. But then the walls here are they were too thick. So what I did is I used my table saw and I literally ripped the sides of this box to make it thinner. And then I really had to sand the hell out of it to make it into the thin box it is now. It was a lot of sanding, okay? And I wanted to mention something else too. This trim here, this outside trim, it's actually the same cove that's on this door right here. You see that? That's my edge right there. That trim was made from that door. And of course I sanded the finish off of it so it would be bare wood. But then I glued them on here, and this was a tricky process, okay? I used this tool here. This compound, well, it's not compound, I apologize. It is a miter saw. I use it mostly for trim work. It's really an inexpensive saw, okay? But I know that it is accurate and it does the job. So what I did is I clamped this to my temporary workbench here, and I cut those pieces of trim with this saw. And yeah, it's not perfect. This job is going to be called the successful failure because there are some character flaws in it, and it's a present. So you know what I mean. So do the best we can with it. And I got what I did do. I had to use my air nailer, pow, 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 to to attach these pieces of trim to this box. And I even had, if you look real close, there's a little booger right here. You see, that's actually two pieces. See, I had to fix that. So I made it too short. So I had to cut another piece and blend it in. I know it's cheating, but you got to do these types of things when you're doing this, because this trim, there's no match in it. You have to deal with what you got. So, anyway, okay, what I'd like to talk to you about is working with felt. Okay, you can see this box has a tray that I made for it. Okay, and you can see that I have put felt inside. I glued it down with Gorilla Glue. Okay, it works pretty good. But you gotta be careful because Gorilla Glue, I mean, this stuff here, I don't know where it is. Here it is. Here it is. See, Gorilla Glue. And so this is wood glue. So wood glue only sticks to wood, not polyurethane. So, but it's acceptable, okay? It's a nice little tray. It fits in the box, okay? Now, my writing here, I would burn this in here before I polyurethane it, and you can see it's not the greatest. Okay, I did it by hand, and the mirror, of course, I cut out of a mirror, and the sand did it, and rounded my corners, and I used just some epoxy glue to glue the mirror on. And I wanted to bring up a point about this kind of felt here. This is a nightmare for me. I'm not really proficient in felt, but this is like a self-adhesive felt. I guess you can get it at a craft store or something, but I don't recommend using it because when you peel the backing off of it, it'll stick to anything you can think of, your shirt, your face, the box. It's hard to get right in here like this. I don't recommend using self-stick felt, okay? And I did the bottom with, actually, this is actually two pieces. You can see the line there. See the line? But like I said, this is about being resourceful. I did this without buying anything. So I just glued, I used wood glue, and I glued the felt on, and I trimmed it with scissors, okay? And note here, instead of, most of my boxes have a chain holding the lid open, but this is kind of like my invention. Well, I've done lots of them. It's a little two-piece folding arm. Okay, I like that much better. And this is for a young man. I mean, a chain makes it look like a jewelry box. I mean, that's fine, but I'm sure he'll like it. But I thought this would be more appropriate in this case. And like I said, and of course we got the tray here. And if you look closely inside the box, you probably can't see too well. The little blocks, see the little blocks at the end there? What they do is they keep my tray from going all the way to the end. I'm trying to show this to you. There we go. See, it keeps the tray away from the edge here so that the folding arm can fit inside the hole. See? There you go. Okay, we're back in my really tiny, cramped shop. But not for long because we're going to have a bigger shop someday soon. I wanted to tell you a little something about sandpaper that goes way back when I was a kid. Um, Everybody knows, a lot of people know how to use sandpaper. I mean, if you don't know this, that's fine. If you do, that's great. Sandpaper is kind of stiff, see? And what I usually do with a whole sheet is I fold it into 4 pieces like this. Okay, I'm folding it into half like that. Okay, and we're going to use my bandsaw table here like this, and we're gonna cut this off like this. Okay, so now I got a half a sheet, right? Now we're gonna go once more. We're gonna make it into a quarter piece of sandpaper like this. Fold it first. Got your crease in there. Put it on the edge of the table. Tear it off. Now, here's the most important part. This paper is still stiff. And what I was taught long ago was you've got to break the back of your sandpaper. And the way you do that, as you can see what I'm doing here, you pull it over the edge of the table like that. So it curls up. See that? And you do it in both directions. Just like that. See that? Now the sandpaper is flexible. See? It's much more easier to use. And I usually fold them into, I fold it twice. So I can have a little sanding pad here. And I can get in the corners, do whatever I have to do. And then when it's overloaded, I just flip it around and use this side. Okay? But that's the best way that I know with sandpaper, whether it's coarse. Well, there's some, like sanding belts, you don't want to mess with those. But hand sanding, yes, you want to do this. Okay, we're back at the box now with our piece of sandpaper. Okay? I just wanted to show you, I mean, I'm sure everyone knows how to use sandpaper, but in case you do not, it's handy to have this thing with the back already broken like I showed you earlier. And that way you can like sand inside your trim work or whatever you need to do and sand it to your satisfaction. Because I used like an electric sander, of course, to take the bulk of the wood, the meat off of it, and finished it up with my sandpaper here, of course. So, I just wanted to show you all that, and don't forget to like, hit the like button, and please subscribe to my channel so that I can show you more cool stuff. I know how to do a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to show and share with everyone while I'm still here. I just wanted to show you this box of felt. This is all different colors. This is that stuff I was telling you about, that self-stick. Not good. Not a good idea. I don't like it. But it worked. You know? And like I said, what I'm doing right now is I'm just using some paste wax to go over it and polish it up, and I'm sure he'll like it. But anyway, this is Jeffrey from the Wizard Works. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thanks.